For billions of years, our world has been in motion. Every sunrise, every wave, every whisper of wind, all born from one endless spin. The Earth rotates at over 1,600 kilometers per hour at the equator. You don't feel it, you don't hear it, but that spin is everything. It's the reason day turns to night. It balances gravity and atmosphere. It shapes the rhythm of our oceans, our winds, our lives. Now imagine that one morning, it stopped. No warning, no slowing down, just silence. The planet frozen in place. What happens next? Let's find out. You're standing outside, staring at the horizon, and suddenly it's like the Earth hits an invisible wall. In a split second, everything not nailed down keeps moving at 1,600 kilometers per hour. That's faster than the speed of sound. Cars, oceans, entire cities, flung eastward. A global hurricane of debris and destruction. If you're near the equator, you're gone. The atmosphere, which still moves at that speed, would peel across the surface like a cosmic sandblaster. Mountains would erode in minutes. Skyscrapers would shear apart. The oceans would surge inland, creating waves miles high. The planet's surface would become an apocalyptic windstorm, a tidal wave of air, dust, fire, and death. Only near the poles, where Earth's rotation is slower, might anything survive the first few hours. But even there, the nightmare is only beginning. Right now, Earth's rotation keeps water slightly bulged outward at the equator, a delicate balance of gravity and centrifugal force. But if the planet stops, that invisible hand disappears. The oceans, billions of tons of water, begin to flow toward the poles. It would take hours, maybe days, but eventually, the equator would become a vast desert, and the Arctic and Antarctic regions drowned in megafloods. New oceans form where ice once was. Continents shift under the pressure of moving water. Coastal cities, gone. Imagine New York or Mumbai, miles inland, under frozen waves. The Earth, once blue and balanced, becomes a planet of two seas and one scorched belt. Without rotation, the atmosphere doesn't just calm down, it rebels. Air would still move. Inertia doesn't stop just because Earth does. At first, winds would circle the planet at supersonic speeds, erasing mountains, tearing forests from their roots. As days pass, the atmosphere begins to redistribute. Hot air from the sun-facing side surges upward, cold air from the dark side rushes in. The result? A global storm system, permanent, endless, unrelenting. One half of the world scorched under eternal daylight, the other frozen under eternal night. Earth's rotation is what gives us day and night, a perfect rhythm of light and dark, work and rest, life and sleep. Without it, one side of the planet would face the sun forever. The other would be trapped in endless shadow. On the sunlit side, temperatures soar beyond 120 degrees Celsius. Oceans boil. Rocks crack. Atmosphere expands. The dark side plunged to minus 150 degrees Celsius or worse. Air freezes into snow. Oceans turn to glaciers. Life suffocates under cold and silence. A thin twilight zone between these extremes, the ring of survival, might remain temperate enough for life to cling on. Humans would migrate toward this narrow band, a perpetual sunrise stretching around the planet. It would become the last refuge of civilization. Earth's spin doesn't just shape days, it drives the magnetic field. Deep below us, molten iron in the outer core moves like a liquid dynamo, creating the magnetic shield that protects us from solar radiation. If the planet stops spinning, that movement halts. Within months, maybe years, Earth's magnetic field collapses. Solar winds, once deflected, now crash into our atmosphere. The skies ignite with radiation storms. Auroras appear everywhere, even in daylight, but they're no longer beautiful, they're deadly. Without a magnetic field, our atmosphere begins to erode, stripped away by the sun's relentless energy. Earth slowly becomes like Mars, barren, dry, unprotected. It's not just physics that breaks, it's perception. Time itself feels strange. Without rotation, The concept of a 24-hour day vanishes. Clocks still tick, but there's no sunrise to measure them by. Humans, wired to light cycles, would lose their biological rhythm. Sleep disorders, hallucinations, and depression would skyrocket. Our sense of time would drift, a psychological collapse to match the physical one. Entire societies would have to redefine how they live, when to work, when to rest, when to dream. But humans adapt. We always have. In the narrow ring between eternal day and endless night, civilizations would rise again. Cities would stretch across this golden band, where the sun hovers eternally at the horizon. Solar panels line the sky. Wind turbines harvest the planet's fury. Crops would grow under constant dusklight, water collected from melting glacial boundaries. Humanity survives, not in balance, but in defiance. Over generations, evolution continues. People born in the light adapt to heat. Those near the dark evolve to withstand the cold. The human species itself begins to diverge, a world split not by nations, but by sunlight. Centuries later, the planet looks unrecognizable. Massive ice caps at the poles, an equatorial wasteland of cracked deserts, a permanent twilight belt shimmering with human cities and glowing domes. Above, the sky still turns, not because of rotation, but because the stars, the sun, and the cosmos keep moving. Our calendars are gone. Our sense of morning and night, extinct. Civilization lives in perpetual evening. But survival came at a cost. The planet's magnetic field gone, its oceans rearranged, its heart no longer spinning. The Earth has become a planet half alive, half dead. Could the Earth actually stop spinning? In theory, yes, but not suddenly. It would take immense force, something far beyond our imagination. A collision with another planet-sized body, an alien technology, or a massive gravitational event like a black hole. Even then, the energy required is unimaginable, equivalent to the explosion of billions of nuclear bombs. If such an event ever occurred, the destruction wouldn't end with a still Earth, it would shatter the planet completely. So, no, our world isn't stopping anytime soon. But imagining it teaches us something profound, just how fragile equilibrium really is. We don't often think about the motion beneath our feet. It's invisible, constant, ancient. Every sunrise, every breeze, every drop of rain is part of that cosmic dance. The Earth spins, and because it spins, we live in balance. Rotation gives rhythm to oceans, order to time, and balance to climate. It's the quiet machinery of existence, the reason life has a place to stand. The next time you see a sunrise, remember that you're spinning toward it at over 1,000 miles per hour. You're riding a world in motion, a perfect machine of chaos and harmony. And maybe that's the greatest paradox of all, that peace can exist inside something forever spinning. If the Earth ever stopped, so would we. Our oceans would drown new lands. Our skies would ignite. Our time would dissolve. But it's in imagining such endings that we understand the miracle of now. The moon, the tides, the rotation, everything works in fragile harmony. We live in a universe balanced on invisible forces, and yet we rarely stop to feel them. Earth keeps spinning, not just through space, but through meaning. And as long as it spins, we'll rise, we'll fall, and we'll keep wondering, what if? If you enjoyed this journey, leave a like and subscribe for more worlds that exist just beyond the limits of reality.